Hi, we are group number 1 and we are going to talk about writing systems in the world. According to the Free Dictionary, writing systems are letters or symbols that are written or imprinted on a surface to represent the sounds or words of a language. To begin with this topic, I'm going to talk about logograms and ideograms. Logograms are symbols that represent words, single words. The relationship between that symbol and the object it represents is absolutely arbitrary. Everyone can read them independently from the dialectal variation. Some examples of logograms are the writing symbols of modern Chinese and Japanese, where a single symbol represents a word. For example, this Chinese symbol called ren means human. Another examples of modern logograms can be the ampersand sign that can be read as and, the dollar sign, and the @ sign. On the other hand, we have ideograms. Ideograms are pictures or symbols used to represent an object or an idea, but not a particular word. Some examples of ideograms are the traffic signs, emojis, or the attention sign. The difference between logograms and ideograms is the representation and meaning of the symbol. Logograms represent words while ideogram represents an idea and it depends on the context.
Hi everyone, my name is Paula Jimenez and I'm going to talk about pictograms. Pictograms are basically drawings, but the question is, when do these drawings become the system of writing named pictogram? Okay, in the first place, when some of the pictures come to represent particular images in a consistent way, we can begin to describe the form as a pictogram. Then, another aspect to consider certain drawings as pictograms is the conventional relationship must exist between the symbol and its interpretation in real life. Finally, another aspect is that pictograms should not represent abstractions. If this happens, the drawing may be considered an ideogram. For example, if we take the form of the sun and add some lines, we may talk about the weather is hot, the sun is hot, and so on. So we have to come back and just consider the object as itself, in this case, the sun. To sum up, the pictogram is conformed to be consistent, to have a relationship between the object and its interpretation, and finally, to just consider the object as itself.
With time, humans realized that there are many concepts that cannot be accurately expressed through logograms, ideograms, or pictograms. Said realization led to the development of systems containing an infinite set of characters which represent one or more phonemes in the language they are used. Among these systems, we find syllabic alphabets, in which the main element is the syllable formed by a consonant and a vowel. This type of writing system is generally found in South Asia. Examples of it are Bengali, Burmese, and Tibetan. Syllabaries are similar to syllabic alphabet. They differ, however, in that in the former each symbol represents a syllable. Perhaps the most known writing system of this type is Japanese hiragana. We can mention Iberian and Cypriot as syllabaries that are no longer used. Alphabets, or phonemic alphabet, are formed by both consonants and vowels. The first alphabet was created when Greeks decided to modify the Phoenician alphabet to write down their own language. Nowadays, we have alphabets such as the Latin or Roman and the Cyrillic, as well as Korean Hangul. We can mention Ongnam as an alphabet that fell in disuse. We also have abjads, or consonant alphabets, in which vowels are indicated by other consonant letters or with diacritics. Arabic and Hebrew are examples of abjads. They are generally written from right to left, and the vowel indication is only used in a specific context. Among the consonant alphabets that fell in disuse, we find Punic, Phoenician, and Aramaic. But besides these common writing systems, we find others such as Braille, shorthand, Morse code, the International Phonetic Alphabet, Enochian, and fictional languages writings, as those used in books or movies. As a final comment, we want to emphasize that in the past, writing was considered to be a hurtful system because it will make men not to be wise, but only appear to be. Gladly, today we recognize writing as one of humans' most important inventions. Thanks for watching.